As Iranian and Russian officials still keep denying these reports, American officials and news outlets are giving more and more details on the historic contract between Tehran and Moscow for Iranian homegrown drones, hundreds of UAVs, to be transferred to Russia. If you follow our episodes, you know that we've already done a dozen of other videos on Iranian drones. Hello everyone, I'm Shafi and welcome to the new episode. This time we're going to again talk about Iranian drones. Based on latest American reports from CNN, the US believes Russian officials have begun training on drones in Iran over last several weeks. CNN first reported last month that a Russian delegation had visited an airfield in central Iran at least twice since June to examine weapons-capable drones, according to National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan, and satellite imagery obtained exclusively by CNN. Iran began showcasing the Shahed-191 and Shahed-129 drones, also known as UAVs or Unmanned Aerial Vehicles, to Russia at Kashan Airfield, south of Iran in June. Another approval of this transfer came from Alexei Arestovich, advisor to the head of Presidential Office of Ukraine, which said some days ago at least 46 drones from Iran has already been transferred to Russia and will be used in Ukraine soon. The Ukrainian military has primarily been deploying Turkish-built Bayraktar UAVs to destroy Russian command posts and surface-to-air missile systems, while the Russians have been using homemade Orlan 10 drones for reconnaissance and electronic warfare. Ukraine, meanwhile, has asked US to provide more powerful armed drones like the Grey Eagle. We have already made another video on the first Iranian drone that was reported to be transferred to Russia. You could watch it here. Now let's have a look on both of these drones that were seen in the report from CNN. As you know, US officials have already said that these drones could change the course of the war in Ukraine. Shahed-129 medium altitude long endurance UCAV. Iran's most important UCAV is the Shahed-129 medium altitude long endurance drone, which resembles the Israeli Hermes 450 and uses the same Austrian-built Rotax 914 piston engine to drive its pusher propeller as used by the US MQ-1 Predator drones. The Shahed-129 can be equipped with precision-guided glide bombs. Iran's Predator equivalent boasts 24-hour flight endurance and a maximum range of over 1,000 miles. In 2020, an Iranian Navy variant of the Shahed-129 called the Seymour was tested against maritime targets using guided weapons. Seymour also has a range of almost 1,000 miles and a sailing of 25,000 feet. Shahed-191 is a turbofan piston-driven stealth-flying wing attack drone produced by the Iranian Shahed Aviation Industry Company. It's based on the Lockheed Martin RQ-170 Sentinel drone captured by Iran in 2011, but smaller than it is, and also very different. Iran has developed the Shahed-191 into a class of drones with reconnaissance, surveillance, combat, and bombing capabilities. Shahed-191 drones are equipped with an autonomous driving feature that can be brought back to airbase if an operator loses control or disconnects from the drone. Shahed-191 was announced in October 2016 for the first time. It is believed that its wingspan is about 6 to 7 meters, and with cruising speed of 300 kilometers, the endurance of 4.5 hours and a range of 500 kilometers, it can have a payload of around 50 kilograms and maximum flight altitude is 7.6 thousand meters. Variety of Iranian drones and the fact that Western defense systems in hands of Ukrainian army are not familiar with those drones make them key weapons for Russia to finally get upper hand in Ukraine's sky. Thanks for watching, and as always, don't forget to check out other videos on similar issues on my channel.